free version.
Roguelike.
No.
What a roguelike.
It's just Tetris
Roguelike.
Attack. Well, no.
What a roguelike.
I don't... Nubby's Number Factory is... I don't know what to say about that better, maybe.
Alright,
It
everyone.
looks like a little too zoomer for me.
Speaking of Zoomer,
Sorry.
we're back with Kingsfield 2. Fuck.
Like
And
Balatro, I can do that. I can handle that. That game just like stimulates my brain in a way that.
I was down for the concept, and then the second time I found an infinite combo out of the 2 times that I've actually won the game, I'm like, I don't think this is for me, because I feel like I'm just cheating.
Balatro or Nubby?
Nubby.
Oh yeah, Balatro is really good where it never feels like it's too easy, but it feels really fun to crack it open.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
That game is amazing. I've said when I played it, well actually, when I talked to my friend about it months ago before I ever played it, I told her, I was like, honestly, this is like one of those games that I feel like won't come out for another like 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
Where it's like really magic.
let's see. I'm trying to remember. I think I killed all the golems last time.
I'm pretty sure you spent a painstakingly high amount of time killing the rock people.
Yeah, the golems. In this map where everything looks the same because PlayStation limitations.
And yeah, so this is basically how JoJo's Part 8 went. Or the Pillar Man, if you want to call them that.
Yeah, I'm not actually a Forrester or a Reinhardt. I am a Kira. But I'm also a Joestar, because I'm just Kira and Josuke at the same time somehow. Part 8's weird.
Anyways.
You said Akira, so I thought you meant Akira and not singular Kira.
Oh, yeah, I mean, my stand ability is to kung fu people and go Junin Hyandeo!
That's just Star Platinum, but Japanese.
Yeah.
Star Platinum not Japanese?
I mean,
Jotaro's technically American. Well, he's American-Japanese.
Damn, okay, that's the world, but Japanese. Well, no, the world can stop time.
Because...
Oh,
I guess
God.
he's British, I guess he's British, Japanese, and American.
Is every close range stand just like, huh? Or at least every, like...
Well...
I know Crazy Diamond is definitely just straight up a Japanese stand.
I know Jotaro was, like, born and raised in Japan, right?
Yes.
But he also has an American dad. Well, British-American dad.
Oh, great show, by the way. The golems are destroyed? I can talk?
He talked the last time, remember?
No, I don't.
Okay, so now we get to see this cutscene where I just backdash like it's Melty Blood.
That was like Nanaya backdash. Oh, God. Okay, for a second I thought he had Donkey Kong's like head thing.
It's a horn. He's
I know. I was really excited.
He was a sad
I was like,
collapse.
holy shit. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Can we get a throw that takes exactly that long in battle, Chris?
The timer scam throw. And then
I love that he gave you a little glance like, hey, check that shit out, and then he just collapsed.
This is all for you, King Lyle collapses.
They wanted that to look really awesome.
You see that shit, man?
Like, imagine if this game did... Imagine how that scene would look if this game got, like, a remake with the current assets that From Software can access.
I would hope it looked the exact same. I would not want them to change anything about that.
So, let's loot these other dead sad collapses for some good loot. Here's this thing that I can turn into an armor later. And here's the cave of Shudam. Mislocalization. That's supposed to be the grave of Shudam.
I don't know. When they bury me, they'll put me in a cave stone.
I mean, to be fair, I guess you are buried in a very small cave. If you really stretch the definition of it to its absolute limit.
It's true.
Okay.
You know, we could always be technical.
What is this new accessory I got? Okay, I don't know what that does.
Take off.
I don't have the intelligence to know what it does, I'm sorry.
It's a ring. Oh, put it on, bro. Surely Bilbo Baggins has taught us nothing, and that ring is fine.
There are cursed items in this game.
I forgot you had the Fujin.
Yep, I have the Fujin, and now I just need the Raijin, and the game becomes a lot more palatable, because the Raijin increases my MP recharge rate.
No, then you need the Nagiha, the Rin.
Yeah,
Toby.
I could just wear Anji's moveset in this game, it'll be great.
Oh, do you want to talk about real life things that aren't like strange but are pretty funny? I got an air fryer for the first I finally have an air fryer in my home.
I probably should get one. It'll assist
Dude,
my French fry making abilities.
It's kind of crazy. It like the cooker on it is just good in general. Like even it's like a roaster with an air fryer in it. It's like it's basically like the Getter Robo version of a toaster oven. Is what I can describe it as. And we cooked like chicken in it the other day, and it tasted amazing. Like this is so much better. The other one always fucking cooked it so dry, but this one, oh, it's beautiful.
All right, so now that we have the Magician's Key, we're gonna go around this dungeon again to get the Magician's Key chests.
Oh,
Level
you know how to
design.
You know the weight of my heart walking around. What the fuck is that? Is that a lump of shit? What was that?
It's the crystal for my newfound earth magic abilities. Oh, wait. I'm so used to
that color is so weird.
It's a magic stone containing earth magic. The magical power of earth will increase if you use the stone.
I have to be honest, that looks like an asset from Kirby 64.
It kinda does. Alright, the door closing behind me. I was like, did a monster
do you have an air
close
fryer, Calexo? I'm actually curious.
Pardon? What?
Do you have an air fryer?
I don't think so. I'm guessing I'm going to get one soon, considering everybody I know like talks about owning one and bragging about it. So it sounds like it's
true.
I've been missing out on.
I'm not even gonna brag. I just think it's really good. They are nice.
So my newfound Magician's Key is the key to the treasure chest, but it doesn't say it 3 times, so obviously it's inferior.
I know. I liked the other one way better. They just gave up with this one. They're like, the key to the treasure chest. Fine. We'll just ship the game, guys. We won't put anything fancy.
Okay, I got Fire Knuckles, which I don't know what they do, but I do know what they do from having played this game. The Fire Knuckles give me good fire resistance, and they add 20 points of fire damage to my melee attacks. So, not a bad weapon. No weapon, accessory for this stage in the game. Speaking of which, let's go all in on our fire attacks. So, let's see what our total is. Because we have our stat system. Yeah, our total firepower is 42, which is enough to make skeletons shiver in terror. I'm just looking at the map that I have open. Okay, I think there's one more chest that I need to find. Which, according to this map, it would actually be better if... No, wait, then I'd have to go back there.
They did PvP Mario Brothers on a mystery break.
It's called New Super Mario Brothers on the Wii U. Or the Wii. Whichever one where you... Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, throw them down the pit, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think a Mario game could benefit from having invasions.
Oh, true. Imagine like running around in Mario Odyssey and then like Wario comes in with like a comically large bazooka.
I still remember that one guy who was complaining on GameFAQs about, I think it was Twilight Princess not having multiplayer, and they're like, how would that even work? And someone's like, invasions.
Dude, just put invasions in every game. It's so easy. It's so funny. You're playing Battle Craze, you're doing a Wallace combo, and then you get invaded by by a Tyrant Side S player who's been charging the entire loading time.
Wait, isn't that basically what joining in on a arcade fighting game is?
Oh, no. The fight is still happening, and they just show up. It's a third player. And then the forbidden turnaround button has a reason to exist in the options menu.
Here comes Daredevil.
You can just say in Game Maker this would be possible. You could make your game isekai.
Imagine being isekai'd into Guilty Gear Isekai. When I was reborn as Leopoldin. Okay, this time I have to remember to stock up on healing items. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Okay. Let's see. Do I have unneeded junk?
Dude, imagine invasions in like a Super Robot Wars game. You're like playing, and then like somebody else's fucked up Gal Gaga shows up.
Oh god.
That'd be crazy. I mean, you could put invasions in almost any game and it'd be funny. And I'm sure there's a Dorkly video that makes this joke way less good.
Imagine if this game had invasions. It's just two people circle strafing each other at -10 FPS.
I'm gonna say it'd be like the most fucking riveting combat of all time of walking back and forward and hoping the other guy swings first. Which I guess if you think about it is just footsies. And I don't want to think about it. How's that?
Okay, 20 herbs, 14 antidotes, 3 herbal liquids. I think that should be good.
9 golden rings.
I think there is a gold ring that I'll get later. Which, funnily enough, is like a wedding ring that a monster planned for somebody.
What?
We'll meet the guy, hopefully. It also, his dialogue is funny. I'm not going to spoil why, but I'm pretty sure your head will explode when you see how they handled his dialogue.
Was he Southern?
No. Granted, I'm not even sure if I'll get all the way there or not, because we're kind of late. So, by the way, you know that crazy guy earlier who's like, Vlad told me there was a key here. He was right, the key was here.
Oops.
Maybe this is the real Lyle Forrester. Oh, right, I'm supposed to read for stream. You think I'm crazy, but I know better. In this passage, a secret is hidden. I don't know what it is, but I've been given a vision of it by Vlad. You can't take it from me. No one can take it from me. It's all mine. You see, a long time ago, merchants from the Light family used to come to the back of this passage. I don't know what they were doing here. I found nothing there except some poison. I wonder if I'll find in here. Find what in here? So this is the guy who, by the way, thought he was orange juice, which might be an awkward translation of a Japanese food joke. So, oh, I got another wise fruit, boys! You know what that means?
Oh shit!
Oh, can we
intelligence
black ring?
Yeah, let's look at our accessories. Let's see what our green bracelet does. When the dwarfs, not dwarves, dwarfs, lived in the woods, the spirits of the woods gave the dwarfs this bracelet. This bracelet will increase physical strength.
Dwarfs.
Globe amulet. Shaddam made this by harnessing the life power of the earth. It will heal A wounds and increase defense against specialized attacks.
What the fuck? What happened? What happened? Where did it?
Wind necklace. I'm too dumb to know what it is.
Can you give a description for takeoff? Do you think that works?
Black.
I really thought that was an item. I was like, what's the takeoff?
I also don't know what the black jewel does.
The takeoff?
I think you tap it to get 1 black mana.
It'll be a perfect addition to your Nim deck if you can find space to cut some Mox Jets. That was still the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. 4 Mox Jets in a deck list. I love it.
Oops.
I'm surprised that didn't one-shot that thing, given how much fire damage I am packing. Also, according to this map, there is a secret crystal flask that I can find. I just have to look at this map. Yeah, it should be near here, or where there's just a bunch of gravestones. Yeah, I think this must be the place. First of all, while I'm trying to search every tile of the floor, I don't need this thing spitting poison at me. So, bye. Moonstone, that's one of the hidden items. Now, where's that crystal flask? There it is. How the fuck are you supposed to find that?
Enjoy playing this game.
Hey kids, buy the strategy guide, the item placement.
Did they make a strategy guide for Kingsfield games?
There is the back of the instruction booklet does advertise the strategy guide for this game.
Holy shit. On them, I guess.
Which I do not own.
What a shame.
I wonder, it'll probably be ungodly expensive if I looked it up just because it's pertaining to a From Software property. It is amazing how From Software shit just shot way the hell up on the retro game market after Demon's Souls came out. So, now that I have the Magician's Key and the Silver Key, I'm going to get some chests that I couldn't get before. Because every bit of armor and magic level upgrade really helps. Also, I can actually use the pixie map to go through this horrible maze.
I've been here, don't worry.
Yeah, I understand this game may render you speechless.
No, it's less that and more that, like, you know, I just don't want white noise or noise of things I'm doing because I may be getting, like, snacks and stuff to enjoy the stream with it also because, you know, I am sick and lying down today. I'm not, like, deathly ill, but I would say this is the first day where I've actually felt like I've had a cold with this cold. Which is really weird, but I think that means maybe my body's finally doing something about it and not just leaving it there, because I've been able to laugh without coughing, which is great.
Oh, God, don't hit me. Even though my HP is so high that poison doesn't mean anything.
that poison doesn't mean anything. I'm pretty sure every fucking soldier in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms said that before getting hit with an arrow that killed them.
Watch and learn. The poison mushrooms will rain down upon you. God, imagine if, for whatever reason, Dynasty Warriors had a From Software crossover and it was just Austin Lyle Forrester.
Oh.
And for whatever reason, he has the voice of the opening and ending narrator.
Oh, I did hear something interesting, Arpa, about the new Switch. Even if you don't play any new games on it, apparently the input lag is lower.
Oh. Too bad I live in America, where the Switch is like almost $600.
Well, it's not really. It hasn't come up with an updated price yet, but it could be.
Excuse me, it's only $500?
I think it was like $550 when it was first announced.
No, it was $500 with Mario Kart, $450 without it. I think.
That is a ugly looking shield.
Which I'll remind everybody, or at least myself, when somebody told me you should just get a Steam Deck instead, I went and looked at the price of a Steam Deck in Canada, and not only was it like only $40 cheaper, it didn't come with the dock.
Yeah, that is the big thing I hate about my Steam Deck. That it doesn't include a dock. I had to get like a third-party one off of Amazon. Don't get the official one. It is overpriced for no reason.
Did you just come with the dock?
Yeah, I know, right?
Actually, I'm sorry. I think the Steam... Hold on.
No!
And not only is the Steam Deck barely cheaper, by the way, actually it's more expensive, I think.
It is more expensive if you want a lot of memory, in which you do.
Well, it's that, and also, it doesn't even have a 1080p handheld screen. Okay, sorry, it is $10 cheaper than the Switch 2 in Canada.
I will say, at least it runs Elden Ring better. I still love how bad Elden Ring looked on Switch 2 in that Direct.
We'll have to find out. Maybe they were running it in the 4K mode.
I was hoping it's because it wasn't docked.
Well, no, the Switch 2 has the performance mode and then the 4K mode.
Because I am interested in that Vampire Bloodborne sequel thing.
Oh, yeah.
The performance of Elden Ring did not give me high hopes.
Yeah, the Steam Deck is like, you want to pay the same amount of money, but then you have to buy a third-party deck, so you're paying more, even if it's cheap.
That always, as a Steam Deck owner, not having a dock just always was like, why?
And then it's like, what's the refresh rate on it? If I'm paying this much money, surely the refresh rate is 90 hertz.
Not 60.
And then the handheld unit doesn't even go up to 900p.
I mean, I still love my Steam Deck, don't get me wrong.
Everybody that's had one has liked it, but I'm just like, man, this is a lot of money for something that I don't think I'd get a lot out of.
It's basically beats actually taking my laptop to work.
Oh yeah, that's the big thing. If you play on the go a lot, I think a Steam Deck is worth it. But I don't.
Awkward as it may be to type things on Discord.
Anyways, let's talk about From Software. Well, technically that new, the fucking, what is it, the Duskbloods or whatever? They had to rename it because it can't be Bloodborne. But it's basically Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Bloodborne.
Apparently it's a PvPvE every game or something.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the Souls games in general. Robust PvP, but it's also PvE focused.
Yeah, because that's different than it is looking different than the usual Souls game. So I'm curious as to what they'll do with it.
Yeah, it'll probably be Bloodborne pace rather than Elden Ring Dark Souls pace.
Yeah. What if they innovated and made a new game that was Kingsfield paced?
What if they're like, we're going to bring back Kingsfield on the Switch too? You can now pay $80 for the Verdite trilogy, which is kind of a steal considering how much these games are probably worth now because From Software and Retro Game Market.
How about you, Calexo? Any aspirations in this regard?
Oh, sorry. What about what?
Oh, like what the next From Software game should be? I said it should be Kingsfield based.
I'm maybe the last person to ask that question to. I'm here as moral support. I haven't played a FromSoft game, and that's kind of by choice.
I can't believe all those Dark Souls 3 randos I did didn't inspire you.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, wild. I respect them, but they are not for me. I don't know how much I respect this game, though.
I respect the game for its time. That's all I can say about my judgment on this. Like, this game definitely is a lot cooler when you're like 12 and it's 96. But it's like, going back on it now, this is aged like milk.
It is a piece of history.
Humble beginnings of From Software. Wait until I eventually get around to Armored Core on stream. That will at least be a lot better. Although granted, I think my current stream roadmap is this, DK Tropical Freeze, Ocarina of Time, and finally MK Shaolin Monks. So I'm trying to... Oh yeah, there's that room. Yep, I left them in there because I knew I'd come back. What's my gold at? Yep, I can afford a crystal flask from Edmund. Edmund, our favorite name.
My favorite Maniac Mansion character. I probably would have made that joke.
I remember you doing so, but nah, it's fine. Because I still need to get around to the MIC watches. Lately, I've been struggling with trying to get sleep.
I mean, sleeping is a little more important than watching my videos, but you know, it is still a little more important.
No, I think you should be more aggressive about this. I think you should be like, no, don't sleep. You should watch me and Nimrod, or Nimrod and I play.
I think it was Yoshi.
Yoshi. My brain fucking died. Why'd you interrupt me? I had it, and then it's gone. It's gone now.
I had to make sure
forever.
we were I'm crediting the right MIC watch participants.
Well, actually, if you need sleep, then I think watching that Circle the Moon watch is probably a good idea, because that one already put someone else to sleep, so...
Oh, fucking, I mean... Yeah, because what's he gonna do? Walk around and hear the same remix of an NES song, and then hit a block?
Oh!
Or maybe even better, we'll get to the arena where... Did you edit music in for that video, or no?
No. Wait.
Oh, so you kept it like a true experience, the true arena.
I'll be like, wow, Bootleg fell asleep. She's a visionary. Falls asleep.
Hey, it's such a fucking brain fart that I forgot you were in that video. You were the one person who didn't fall asleep during it.
Wait, did more than one person fall asleep in that video?
Oh no, sorry, yeah, that was... one person did actually fall asleep during the commentary on that video, though.
I mean, fucking, I can't blame them. Circle the Moon...
It was during the arena part, yeah.
Oh,
so.
of course, because there's no music, there's nothing happening!
And the quote-unquote boss is not even a boss, it's just the devil enemy with more HP.
And it took forever.
All you hear is Nathan going, Tope! Tope! Tope!
Okay, I do still have Sylvia R keys, good.
Tope! Tope!
We talked about some GBA games today, but we just, just a completely excluded Circle of the Moon. We were just like, we're not going to talk about this. It's bad.
You don't want to talk about Circle of the Moon? What? What are you, a human born? Oh shit.
I got a wind crystal, which powers up my wind magic. This game gives you a lot of like wind magic power-ups early on for some reason. Although right now, Earth is my strongest? That's...
Because they want you to blow them away.
Must be because of how often I've been using the heal spell. I do... Like, one of the things that I can get in this game, a really good thing, requires me to have 50 levels in each magical discipline, so I gotta remember to keep using spells when I can, while still minding my MP resource. I recently, saw, somebody do a magic-only challenge run of this game, which is surprisingly possible.
Considering what it looked like to me, especially early game, yikes.
Yeah, the early game is fucking brutal, because you have to do a side quest to get your first magical discipline, plus your MP resources are very limited in the beginning. And it's also thanks to that I knew where that crystal flask was. I have no reason to kill these slimes, but I have a feeling that my X selector is going to be leveling up soon, so I do want to facilitate that. So if I remember my very first playthrough of this game when I was a kid, my X selector actually reached its second stage when I was in Shudam's cave.
Hey, off the cuff, T, I'm going to just take a shot in the dark and assume that you're a big Mega Man Zero fan. The games.
Kinda? How do I explain this? I like 4.
Oh, okay.
Because when you beat the bosses, you get the skill. I'm not a big fan of 1, 2, and 3, because the games go, oh, you're playing it for the first time, huh? Well, it's about to get really hard for no reason, because you don't get shit if you don't do it fast and good.
I remember 2 being really bad about that.
But I do like them. Why, what's up?
Okay. Oh, we were just doing a thing where we were talking about, if we were to pick one, which we would pick, and I didn't have enough memory of the Zero games to decide on one. I just picked the original, but I played the first 3, I think, and I remember liking all of them. So
they're solid.
Yeah.
They're pretty darn good. One of my favorite things about Mega Man Zero 2 is that you start the game really damaged, right, in the desert, and your HUD is like a fucking knocked up and broken version of the original. If you go into the pause menu, you get this it's super crusty version of the 01 HUD and all the menuing. And then when you collapse and you go back to the Rebel base and they repair you, your HUD gets repaired. And I think it's really cute.
That's nice.
That's one of those things that I'm games don't do that a lot. When I played Super Robot Wars 30 and I got to the end battle HUD and it was ugly as fuck, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. I miss when games just had these had ugly fucking HUD. They don't even have ugly HUD anymore. It just looks like fucking you're supposed to read this and interpret the number HUD.
Oh, you say you like ugly HUDs, huh?
Yeah. You're not gonna stop me. I love ugly. You don't have to change anything about this game's HUD. It's already ugly.
Here, how do you like this?
Oh,
it doesn't change the normal HUD. That's interesting. It only changes the
you say they don't make ugly HUDs, but you are obviously forgetting Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh, well, that's an ugly HUD because it isn't doing anything.
It looks like a
So I mean, it doesn't. It works. It functions. I mean, are you saying you think it's ugly? It kind of is.
No, I just at this point, I'm kind of numb to the fact that people just show on Strive any chance they get, so...
Oh, I do think that the HUD is one of those things that I legitimately understand, though, because I do think it is less interesting than other Guilty Gear games.
Yeah, it's certainly less dynamic, I'll give you that.
It's one of those things that I think they could have done better with. I have been very much enjoying Strive Venom. Not like playing him. I've uninstalled the game because like it was just taking up a lot of space. I didn't play it enough. But I've been enjoying the clips where his command grab is broken. I hope they didn't. Did they patch that yet?
Who knows?
Have you seen the? Have you seen it? Where if he command grabs you and then does like a super with the balls set up, you like apparently during the super cinematic the balls keep hitting.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's very funny. It's awesome. I said if you put Cliff in the game at this point, it would make the Venom Cliff matchup 5-5 because you can finally match the damage. Hold on.
Oh, I was gonna say, Strive's life bars to me just kind of look like Mugen Plus life bars.
Yeah, they're like not bad. They're just not like the most exciting either. When I think they could have been. But I will say they did improve them from pre-release. I remember the beta life bars were not just not exceptional looking, they were like fucking designed to be read by somebody who doesn't like come from planet Earth. Like the risk gauge was under the portrait. Like it was obscured by the portrait completely. You had to like it was so bad. It was so bad. They were like, honestly, this was like in that session where they were like ignoring a lot of the feedback. They're like, no, on this one I think you're right. Like, oh yeah, but no, this is the bug. So like, go check this video out.
So, are you guys ready for Blight Town? This game's equivalent to it.
Oh god, how many ladders?
I don't think there are any ladders because it's this engine. But it's like, yeah, poison levels actually predate Hidetaka Miyazaki in terms of From Software.
This Venom clip is just a jump scare. I'll say that.
All right.
Let's see.
It's so funny.
There are some bugs that make me just kind of go like, you didn't playtest this, did you? Like, you didn't have the creativity to just like try stuff. You didn't have the creativity to just like. This is what happens when you do that. You didn't have the creativity to.
Alright, so this is the Path of Poison. Among many underground pathways in Brodi, this is the oldest. It is thus called because the poison from the earth permeates the tunnel. The members of the highly prosperous Light family used to frequent this place. Why?
Why not?
It's their little vacation spot.
This looks great. I mean, have you tried jumping over that poison?
You can't jump.
That's quitter talk.
Have you tried though?
Have you found the elusive Kingsfield 3 jump button?
No, that's not until Eldenfield.
Eldenfield? What if that's the next game? We don't know. They're gonna finally make Dark Elden Bloodborne Field. Oh no!
It's
that
a
hidden
poison
box
chest.
from Mario RPG.
Of course it's a poison chest in the poison field. Of course it's empty, because fuck you.
I'm glad to see From Software's level designers haven't changed.
Yep.
You might need to heal, dog.
I will. Don't worry.
Poison certainly started being a factor again, huh?
Yep.
You're all like, well, it doesn't matter how much I get poisoned.
Well, by normal enemies, but when I'm walking on a poison tile that rapidly drains my
gets into poison swamp, immediately regrets his actions.
Don't worry, there'll be a way to kind of relieve myself of this poison damage soon enough. Some of it, anyway. Thank you, From Software. Also, if I get bitten by these slimes, that cures my poison. Why? Well, according to the Truth Glass, it is because they have antidote fluid inside. So these slimes are just made of antidote fluid, I guess.
But how much damage do their attacks do?
At my current armor level, I probably should herb just in case they do bite me. I know in Kingsfield 2, I mean Kingsfield 1, they're just like the very first enemies one of the first enemies you see, so they do nothing. Okay, the silver ring. I think... Oh, I don't know what it does, but I think what it does is make me immune to poison floors. I still get poisoned, but the poison lasts a lot less long. See? I can walk on these poison floors now. And if I combine them with the poison boots, I have full poison immunity.
Wowie.
I guess one problem with the poison is this obnoxious screen flashing. At least it's slow.
We put the item behind the chest because we're quirky.
From Software. Also, you don't take poison damage when you're standing on a poison floor when you have the silver ring equipped. I wonder if it's like a bug.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, it sounds like the poison floor tiles uses the same sort of damage address that poison damage does, so when you stand on poison, you just don't take poison damage. That is totally not broadcasting a secret wall. I almost became Dr. Light for a moment.
We must find it. Even wall, Mega Man. Oh my god, this is a very blue cave.
I wonder what the cave's surface is supposed to be.
Cheese.
Yeah, it just looks like cheese gone horribly wrong. Oh shit, a ghost. Or a grave shadow. They began to appear after the king's transformation. They have no thought of their own, only scattered and fragmented thoughts, with the instinct to kill by the only means they have. And that's throwing darkness-inducing batarangs at you.
Oh no, a race.
That's the other type of ghost, yeah. And that's what they sound like when you hit them.
Like a door being opened?
They have bad indigestion.
Oh. Dude, that's the exact sound I make when I have to take Pepto-Bismol.
Oh god, these guys again. In case you weren't, I don't think you were there for the entirety of Shaddam's cave. So these are guards. They're semi-living creatures that were created by Orladin to be his servants. Even after the death of Orladin, they've been doing their odd jobs. They possess no offensive power, but have strong life power. What that means is they resist everything except piercing and water.
Oh dear.
Also, yeah, half of the monsters in this game are kind of just Orladin's fault, because as we've established in the previous video, this is more like Asshole's Field. Owned by the Light family. The merchant in the very first game, I guess in US we'll call it Kingsfield Beginnings, was named something Light. So I guess this is the vacation spot of his clan. these slimes really do not like getting stabbed. It's always handy to get. It's kind of amazing how oddly good the hop hair is for a basic baby's first thrusting weapon. Like, thrust is a good damage type, and when we get sword magic, oh, the hop hair has quite the sword spell. But, of course, to do that, we have to do the daunting task of gaining 50 levels in all magical disciplines. Why is there a duplicate of the jail key here? What?
Uh-oh, somebody did a duplicator glitch.
Is it just in case you didn't find it in the jail? The key to the door.
I'll be right back.
Be safe. Antidote definitely will come in handy in this level. Locked, but I have this. Oh, of course it was a poison chest.
I searched the office and found poison.
Yeah, imagine if not Shane was the protagonist of this game. Instead of the stock screen when you die, darn, I didn't finish my book. And arms are the Raijin, which I don't know what they do because I don't have the intelligence, but I know what they do as a person. They improve your MP recharge rate.
I like what I know what they do as a person.
I don't know how else to word that. I know what they do as a veteran of this game.
Sure. As an intelligent human being as opposed to an unintelligent video game character.
Yeah, I'm actually smarter than Lyle. That's scary.
I suppose in a way that's true of every video game character for any video game that you've played.
I know we're all definitely smarter than James Sunderland. We're not going to leave our car with a corpse in it on and out in the open. With its doors wide open. We're not going to ask a armed psychopath if they've gone nuts. And we're definitely not going to reach our hands in toilets, because who would do something so disgusting? $5 gold, how generous. $70 gold. 5 gold in this chest, 70 in the chest next to it. What?
I'm sure I've asked this before. Was this game randomly generated?
Wow, maybe this was a randomizer the whole time, I just didn't know. God, imagine this being an archipelago. I'd probably be forced to play it for the memes.
No one is forcing you to torture yourself like this.
Who knows, maybe there'll be something funny, like I meet Thedek, the fire mage, and he gives me water magic. So here is the boss of this area. She's an Alchemine. It is a evil creature created by Orliden, the Archmage of Light, just casually creating evil creatures because he's a dick. It has firepower and resistance against magic. It protects the maze palace of Orliden by sneaking up behind trespassers and killing them without a sound, despite the fact we just heard it make a sound.
It's bad at its job.
It's definitely good at throwing tracking projectiles.
Well, it's a revenant.
Ow. And that's why I didn't switch to the Raijin right away, so I can have some resistance against that fireball.
It's not good at being modest either. Good golly, lady.
Well, because the game's graphics suck so much, it can get away with it. What does the magics do? Oh, it's a greater heal spell. But I think I can just use this for now. And let's maybe just use my standby, the Sylveon.
This fucking game is silly as shit.
We did it. That was an intense fight, but we did it together. An intense fight of following a Spider-Woman's ass.
We played fucking Ring Around the Rosie with the fucking spider lady, and then she was just kind of dancing up a storm, and then she kind of went, "Man, I suck," and then just collapsed into a pile.
What is the point of that chest when something that does contain something is next to it?
Oh, he's dropping off of that cliff! Ah! That's what you sounded like when I came in.
Seriously, there's like a chest with an important item and then a chest that has nothing next to it. Was that really just there to like waste 20 seconds of the player's time?
Yes! It's fucking awesome.
I can't wait for someone on YouTube to tell me about how this game is brilliantly designed.
They're gonna tell you that Mario Odyssey is a big waste of time and that this game is the future of video gaming.
I mean, there are from Software fanboys who will probably defend this. Meanwhile, I can be considered a From Software fanboy, and I'm like, no, this is just their humble beginnings.
At number 3.
They didn't even list anything! I'm nothing. I'm everything and nothing. Strength up! What is this, fucking Oblivion now?
It kinda is. It has the Elder Scroll, like, the more you do something, the better you get at it.
Were you kidding? Oh, that's funny.
Like, you use a certain thing of magic, your magic levels will gain experience. You use your physical attacks, your strength gains experience.
Hold on, I'm gonna go on to push to talk because I got food.
Okay, be safe.
Oh, it just means I have to hold the button down.
Be safe.
I am. I'm as safe as you could get. Citation needed.
Well, I don't need the Fire Knuckles anymore. I can use my Raijins and enjoy faster MP recharge.
Oh, you got those while I was gone.
Yep. Look, a normal sky. Lake Noel. This lake was named after the beloved and beautiful Queen Noel. No one visits the lake anymore, not since the Archmage of Water, Zul Arafin, removed the bridges to halt the demonic traffic across the lake.
No one visits the lake anymore, 'cause it sucks!
I mean, this whole kingdom kind of sucks right now.
What if it's like the water mage from Bloodlines?
Oh, you'll see who the water mage is. I'm Tim, the traveling merchant. I have heard dwarfs dwelt in this eastern section, so I came here to try and find them. I wanted to buy armor from them, but now I'm stuck. So he sells things because he is conveniently located because the puzzle... You'll see the puzzle once I get there. Ah, damn it, I got sniped.
I'm stuck. Also, this guy keeps shooting fireballs at me, but...
They
Unfortunately,
keep missing too.
I can't get past this lake. The bridge that used to span these waters is gone, and I've heard that you have to have some special boots to go across this strange bridge which took its place. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you some more. Just let me dodge this fireball. Imagine that being a conversation. Oh, that's all. We may or may not be familiar with this guy, depending... I get well acquainted with this guy, depending on how much I remember the puzzle. Spare no expenses at killing these, because paralysis sucks.
I thought that mushroom spawned the fire pillars for a second.
You know, if I made the Kaizo version of this game... Nah, just kidding.
You're lucky you didn't finish that.
Oh my god! These things' fireballs hurt.
You may wish to heal.
Yep, I am going to try out my blessing spell. Okay, good thing there's a save point here, because this puzzle's kind of stupid.
How bad we talking?
Oh, you'll see. First of all, what the hell is she wearing? Is she trying to cosplay the Statue of Liberty? And she has pigtails that go under the collar. Zul Afrin, the Archmage of Water. Zul is also known as the Archmage of Healing. She holds the key to the bridges necessary to cross Lake Noel, but without the right boots, the bridges are useless to you anyway.
About that.
I am the caretaker of this lake. No one has crossed here for over 10 years, not since the solid bridge was destroyed. There is a water bridge that was erected by Orladin a long time ago. But no one can cross the water bridge without the Aquarian boots, and thus far, no one has been worthy of this gift. 10 years ago, I was forced to destroy the ancient stone bridges that spanned our beautiful lake. I did it to prevent any demons from crossing to the side, because they have fireballs that fucking kill you. I can change the location of the water bridge by turning the dial in this room, so he who crosses by Orladin's permission will have no need of stone bridges anyway. I will open the gate for you if you will give me the medicinal herb, but once inside you can change the location of the bridge yourself. Ellipses. So, the puzzle here is, she gives you access to this room behind the wall, where you can turn a dial to make the bridges, to change the layout of the bridges. Every time you do this, she asks you for an increasingly expensive item. Which I think soft caps at the Dragon Crystal Fruit. So good thing there's a save point, so I don't have to, like, exhaust my resources doing this puzzle. Yep, see, she asks for a bloodstone, which is definitely more expensive than the herb. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I could probably just look at this guide. Until the color blue is at the top. Alright. Okay, good thing I have that. Haha, joke's on you. I have Geocities. Or Neocities. Did I truth lens this guy?
I don't think so.
Tim Lindquist. After he tried to start a home security business using rattlesnakes, he was chased out of his home village. He's now a traveling merchant who roams from town to town, awaiting his next great inspiration.
Oh. So he's just a goober.
Yep.
He's like a mad scientist.
Or perhaps an angry scientist. I love how well this basic ass hoppy error has been serving me. I'm gonna level up the X selector and be like, no thanks, I'm good. So, these things are called log stalkers. The dried up logs in the wood became living things after the king's dramatic change. Except they were also in the previous game, but whatever. They were possessed by demons and now will assault people with magics and their sharp branches. Their weakness is fire. Fire, you say? Ah! X selector up. Let's see what our new X selector can do. The second stage of Leon's greatest sword. It has grown 26 centimeters and weighs 1.6 kilograms more than the first stage. It will continue to grow. Also, it actually kind of looks kind of cool now.
Yeah, it does.
Like, before, it just looked like my first 3D render. I think for right now, Stage 1 X or Stage 2 X Selector might be our strongest weapon. Actually, we can see the stats. 83 stab, 83 slash, 44 blow, 39 stab. Which, let's compare to our Sylveon. 72? Yep, it's definitely our strongest sword. Although I think for these log stalkers, I'm going to continue to use the flame. Oh god, I forgot they have Balrog punches.
They have the log stalkers.
I would definitely describe these enemies as troublemen.
Troubleman.
Well, at least they can't turn people into sandwiches.
That would be very cursed.
I don't know, I kind of also like the reality of fucking fetish videos of Kingsfield.
No, that would be extra cursed.
My hyperfixation and my fetish is the texture warping.
They said the blue path, that just takes me straight to the... Oh, guide, you piece of shit. Cause, yeah, the zoning across a bridge, that's a new low. Yeah, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go yet. I wonder if the X selector would be better. Yeah. Okay, here's this log stalker. Hey, what's up?
But that was a little sad. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on.
AT, you seeing this?
What? Oh no! Did you use the truth glass on that?
Not yet. So, what I think happened was because this translates to fall. I think because it wasn't an actual word anyway, they decided to fuck it. So this guy is Mel Morris. Obsessed with Gigi on the island of Melanat, he followed her here when she moved to Verdite. He was going to ask her out, but she was afraid of him and ran away during the commotion following the Great Seal. He longs to see her again. So, Gigi was an NPC in the previous game. At that game's timeline, she was like this little girl that you had to rescue her dad. I guess she grew up, attracted this monster, and went back to Melanat to flee the evil king.
You should go tell the bot in your chat to flee as well.
Okay.
I'm really annoyed that you have to do this, but
I'm literally the only person, like, there's one person watching, and it's probably just this bot. That is depressing.
Don't say that.
Let's kill you. Now the bot has died. So, golden ring. So, I imagine it is trying to get me to help present this ring to Gigi, who's not even on this island. Or, it's not even in Verdite now. I'm also, for the record, hoping that its attraction began when Gigi grew up. I'm gonna assume, like, this whole thing is a joke because a joke based around the fact that these enemies are called log stalkers. Because get it? It's stalking a person.
that would be... I don't know if they would be aware of such puns.
Hey lady, my guide tricked me, so I'm gonna have to access the room again. Okay, fine, I'll give you the more expensive blood crystal, goddammit. I hate you.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, I see the layout is changing.
Interesting.
Yeah, the color blue was at the top. Y'all saw that. This guide is saying blue. Purple does fucking nothing.
Yikes.
So, let's see where I am in relation to this map. So, I am right here. I love that the bridges are marked by being rainbows. I guess this person's this guide map maker is referencing Dragon Quest.
Big fan of Rainbow Road.
Sex, don't use it.
Really thought you said blue sex, and I got very concerned.
You don't want to see this game have a sex scene?
I mean, I don't really want to see this game in general. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, let's be honest, it is somewhat fascinating, as janky as it is. Like the things we did before Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, no kidding.
I bet you're looking forward to that.
I am.
Because that is a game that is important to all three of us, actually.
It's funny, it didn't become important to me until much later in my life, but it is important to me now.
I always feel intimidated to play the randos of that game because of how big the game is. At least with Dark Souls 3, I know I could speedrun that game.
I wouldn't say that their length is too dissimilar. Especially if you don't pick some of the wacky settings like me and Yoshi tend to do.
Oh god, Yoshi's settings.
To be fair, we're pretty comparable on how ridiculous this with that game.
Even if I am good at a game, I tend to just try to go for the most casual settings. I guess it's kind of the feeling of I don't want to, like, weigh people down.
Oh, sure. I mean, I get that. But,
Oh, I forgot there's friendly fire in this game. I should probably... Oh my god, that hit Vel. Use that to my advantage, considering their fire weakness. I gotta level up, but... Oh wait, my X-Selector's already leveled up. What am I talking about? God, this segment is nasty. Oh god, they are fucking me up. And here it is. Our next spell.
oh, beer. Oh, beer? Oh, boy.
Yeah, I learned the spell alcohol. It's great. It just generates a cold one in your hand. You need it to deal with this shit.
If you're playing this game, yeah.
I like this song, though. This music track.
I like this area, like, design. Looks pretty cool.
Alright, I returned to regular voice activity.
So, yeah, it turns out she was the person I'm supposed to learn water magic from, and she gave me the dumbest test in the world.
Well, you know, like any good From Software character.
And also, like any good From Software character, she's actually dead. She's just earthbound by duty to teach me water magic.
That's one of the cruelest things I've ever heard someone say.
What? All the Archmages are dead.
No, it's just like, that's the only thing that makes a character good is if they're dead.
Oh, I'm just saying, From Software really likes it when people are dead. I mean, you've surely noticed from all my Dark Souls 3 randos.
I'd say, what did I do? Why do they want me dead?
I think they want us all dead. I think that's like From Software's master plan is to kill everyone on Earth. They think the world would be a better place if everyone was a zombie. They're like that first psychopath from Dead Rising 2. Oh yeah, what magic did we get from the water mage? We got antidote. That's it. Well, it'll level up eventually.
Yay!
But it's like, you would think the first water spell would be healed. No, that's the first earth spell. Like, what?
Yeah, the spell of the earth.
Yeah, it's not a light spell, it's not a water spell, it's a earth spell. Speaking of magic, I probably should use one of my moonstones. Oh right, I forgot they barely give you that much MP. So, now she's gone to the afterlife, so I can use this switch thing freely.
Now she's dead, thank God.
I mean, for that character, I don't feel any sympathy. Fucking...
Ouch.
give me increasingly expensive items to use my fucking bridge machine. I'd hate to be any person she's ever been romantically involved with. To have dinner on our anniversary, give me a medicinal herb. Oh, what? Before you propose to me, you must give me a moonstone. I'm trying to give you a ring. Give me a moonstone. Use my magic liberally because I want to gain magic levels. Yeah, these little, like, light crystal things I keep running into
Hold on.
are silver arrows for the light bow. No! Fuck.
Yo.
Yeah, let's load rather than make my way all the way back there, shall we? Which means
Sounds good to me, baby.
Which means we have to see that water cutscene again, but it's okay. We like the design of that temple. Alright. Oh god, she just popped in. PlayStation.
Oh god, I thought you were dead.
You reloaded me to be a cursed earthbound spirit, haven't you? Give me a medicinal herb, you fuck. Imagine if there was somebody like that in Battle Craze, like Isabella is like, in order to face me at the finals, you must give me a medicinal herb. She's like, I beg your pardon? Yeah, that should be it. Oh, right, I can't see them because I don't have my Aquarians on. Which, by the way, look an awful lot... The Aquarians look an awful lot like the shoes that Link wears in Breath of the Wild.
Huh.
Nintendo stealing from Software?
They use all their best ideas in Breath of the Wild.
Come to think of it, Breath of the Wild had a durability system. Shadow Tower ripoff?
I like that putting on shoes allows you to see things.
Yeah.
It isn't just that they allow you to walk on them, they allow you to even have them exist.
Yes. Ow.
The power of CC.
Imagine if CC dressed like this.
Hey there! You need the power of water!
First, give me the medicinal herb. Now you must learn my next side's water attack. Give me the blood crystal.
Hey Docs, can I have a blood crystal?
That's why they have to kill him. It's like he asked them for a dragon fruit, and they're like, yeah, no, we can't deal with this anymore.
Who taught you about this?
I found this wonderful game on the PlayStation called Kingsfield 2. And then it's like the should we kill him meme happens. I'm not even going to bother with these guys on these bridges anymore. I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of them to fight on land. I gotta say, one thing that aged well about this game has to be its soundtrack. I love the use of PlayStation MIDIs for a synthetic choir.
Yeah. I don't know how much about that harpsichord loop that's just playing endlessly that I enjoy.
Probably not my favorite track in this game, but I think, funnily enough, the first, area has my favorite song in the whole game. I'm pressing the action button, spin, thank you. Let's save.
Okay, sorry. Something really funny happened.
What happened?
My cat, he got stuck. So you know how stores have those reusable bags you can use, and they have handles, right?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing some garbage out. He got stuck in the handle.
Oh my god.
He's fine. He wasn't hurt. It just got stuck around his leg, and we couldn't get it off. So he's running around with this bag of my food in it. So we caught him, and I put him up on a table, and I said, "All right, buddy," and I cut the bag off.
For a moment, I was scared that it got trapped in the bag and getting nearly suffocated when you brought up
No,
the bag.
no, he's fine.
Good.
It was just very funny. You know when cats get things stuck on them and they start freaking out?
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, that's what he was doing.
So could Terry have a part in Battle Craze where she gets a bag stuck on her and she starts freaking out?
Oh my god.
And then
Oh, you could make Terry, you know, like those videos that people put those like wrapping paper things on the cat's head and they like fucking soft lock? Like the
Oh, jeez.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
Hold on, I gotta try to find it.
PlayStation Fire is just a mood.
What are those things called?
Log stalkers.
What are they called?
Log stalkers. Should I truth glass them again for you?
No, I meant like the things that
Oh, I thought you were meaning the monsters. So that was a very riveting immaterial and missing power match that you just saw. Ow, fuck. Oh, I got a tinfoil mace, yay. Actually, let's see what that thing actually is.
If you're smart enough.
Volgard.
You're not smart enough!
Damn it. Well, let's see what it's... No slash, but a shit ton of stab. And has a holy magic additive.
here, Calexo, can you give this to Terry? I'll put it in the chat.
No.
I found it. I don't know what like these things are called.
Wow.
Like, why is he like that?
Complete with that exact same face.
I think she has that as one of her get hits, actually.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, that's, hold on.
I wonder if Janice did that. That is probably actually modeled off of an expression that cats make. Which I think is really funny, because you're not a cat owner, are you?
Not anymore.
Aw. But you were.
I was.
They're a lot of fun.
I do care for my landlord's cats.
Yeah, like, do they actually, like, move in, like, are they around your home, basically?
Sometimes they will hang out around my porch. With other cats.
You should get pictures of your landlord's cats for me. What color are they, if I may prod?
One is brown and the other's white and spotted.
Aw. Now, what? So, Collex, if you want an idea of what these cats have been doing at my house, that bag incident was, like, pretty minor compared to, like, knocking the entire blind off of our kitchen window.
Oh dear.
The whole blind.
Became unblinded.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that's how you defeat blind and Link to the Past.
God.
Cat mode, yeah.
Yeah, what if Link turned into a cat instead of a bunny? He'd be so fucked.
Link to the cat.
So, it turns out that system of bridges was a whole lot of nothing except log stalkers.
Wow. This lady's bridge experiment did not work out.
You don't say.
Well, it's gotta be kind of fucking awful to be one of these guys and just be like, you're stuck on an island with a bridge you can't cross, but you can see people crossing it all the time.
I wonder how some of these even got here in the first place. I'm gonna assume they were like, the bridges were just taken out right before their very eyes and they were like, fuck.
These cat gifts are killing me. He'll be fine.
That cat has seen shit.
This is...
That's what I wish I was like whenever I was coding, instead of
Well, yeah, like you did.
I can actually like stay focused on one thing no matter what's happening around me.
We all feel the same.
Crazy, dude.
Social media keeps poking me in the chest. I'm like, I'm busy.
I just don't even use social
yep.
media. Fuck the motor, fuck social media, it should die.
Like, this cat is so locked in, but I don't know what he's looking at.
This game, clearly. So, yep, this is the water crystal, which probably more important than other elements because water it doesn't have very many offensive spells.
Dude, how do they do that? How?
Moonstones are 600 a pop here. Still freaking expensive.
It's the Flint cat, I assume.
Can't give Flint Ryla's super.
Oh man, do you think we're ever actually gonna... What's the right path? Do you remember where to go here?
I know where the right path is, I just want to get all the items. I noticed there's a lot of silver arrows scattered around, and those are going to come important later on. Ow, fuck. Oh, that's just... Oh wait, I think this is just the exit path. Yep, looks like we got everything. Wait, why am I using this thing? I should be using the X selector. Oh, shit. I don't know why I didn't react sooner. Alright, you. So, the next part of his quest line is I have to talk to any NPC. That shopkeeper counts as an NPC. God, I miss the Fujins. I can't wait to get past this water bridge once and for all. Herbal liquids are relatively cheap here. Granted, I still want to, like, save my gold to get more crystal flasks from that guy later on. Hey you, I talked to somebody. Aren't you supposed to give me another ring? Let's see what the guide has to say.
There he goes.
Come back later and he'll give you an evil ring, but you lose the opportunity to get the flask. Oh, so I have to either get the evil ring or the flask. It's either or instead of all of them. Okay. So, you can kill this guy.
Oh no, his unrequited love. Ah.
Why are you killing him? Or do you
Because
need to?
he drops a crystal flask. Alright, everyone. Check out my 360 no-scope.
It actually took you so long to do that.
I know.
That was actually so long.
It was not technically incorrect, though.
No, it's true.
It was indeed a 360.
God, I missed this song. Maybe missed is not the right word, but like...
I forgot what that is. Besides a 3D printer. Oh, it's a power fruit.
Powerful.
This is the fruit of a tree which contains Earth's life power. This will increase man's physical strength. So, this improves my stamina regen.
Nice.
Much like how the wise fruits actually also improve my MP regen. Speaking of which, I think I could use the Raigens now. Which improves my MP regen. Okay, now we're getting to a dungeon I remember liking the atmosphere of. I love that I had the time to 360 no scope and still dodge that guy's attack. I love this game. Yeah. What does the gold ring too, if I know what it does? Who knows?
Do they do something special together, the gold and the silver?
I don't remember, but I do know that if you have 2 silver rings, you have full poison immunity. Or if you have silver boots and a silver ring together.
Hmm.
No, I think if you go to the clock tower room with both of them on,
I love how we could see like the palette change, the texture palette change. It's like, oh
so
shit.
where are we now, Arpa?
Oh right, thank you. Skull. Well, I guess I now know how we can tell if there's a skeleton in a treasure chest.
Ah! Holy shit!
Well, don't open that one then.
We are in the path of thieves. Mages and merchants use this underground passage as a place to hide their precious belongings during times of war. Due to the numerous traps set to protect the treasures, thieves are now the only people who venture here. Well, and us.
Well, we could be a thief.
I guess
I mean,
we
what if I
could-
want to be a thief?
What if we technically are? We just take shit without question. I wonder what could possibly be in this chest. Oh no!
Oh.
Actually, since there are skeletons here, I think the Volgard would be good. Hi!
I had grass in here with me. What the fuck is this? Come on.
Pendulums. This is how pendulum summoning works in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why nobody likes the mechanic.
Yeah, because it just keeps putting spiked balls for the,
They're always so much harder to dodge than they look because you can't really tell what your character's width is. There's the deactivation switch.
Trust me, it did not look easy to dodge.
Yeah, no. Oh, more stamina regen. Which exit does this go to? Because I know there are like 3 different... This is kind of a nexus of areas. Yep, I knew there were slimes there. Even though they fucking camouflage on these tiles. I don't want to go there yet. Oh god, not the races. The races, they're stronger, more intelligent versions of grave shadows. Race wander seeking to be embodied in the living.
They look like a little baby all cozy up in their bed.
to use 2 bloodstones to get rid of curse? That's fucked up.
So have a chance to not succeed.
I don't know, I had to use 2 bloodstones for some reason. Okay, where are you, race? Found you. Oh boy, more pendulums. Are you telling me there's no... Oh, I thought there would be a deactivation switch on the other side. Shit.
No.
Yep, there's a skeleton in there.
Oh my
Don't open it
god.
then.
But I do get an herbal liquid.
Wow, he goes for the fucking surprise strike. That's crazy.
It's the rushdown skeleton. Like, the first skeletons were clearly the footsie skeletons with their ability to block and all. These ones are just rushdown. What? I forgot about
Hadouken!
these. Puppets. Puppet is a doll, but Orladin gave life to it. It moves around, but is not effective as an offensive or defensive fighter.
So it sucks.
It just did like 40 damage there. I think this game lied to me. Yeah, it's like shooting crystal Hadoukens. I'm gonna assume that because they're like made of wood, that they'd be weak to flame.
I mean, they don't seem effective as anything, really. They're just kind of walking around.
They're certainly effective at taking hits.
What the fuck was that animation? Yo.
Not even that seems to budge them. The worst frame data in the world, that's what it was. Oh god.
Dude, I don't know, man. These puppets seem pretty powerful.
And the game's like they suck. Next selector, you're my best hope right now. Ah! One down. Yeah, it looks like slash is the best way to deal with them. This must be the deactivation switch for those pendulums over there. Even their melee attacks hurt. At least they drop a lot of gold.
So, if they have Hadoukens, that must mean they're in a fighting game.
Yeah, we can
And if
edit.
they're in a fighting game, there must be puppet characters.
Oh!
That means we can edit that wooden doll character to shoot these Hadoukens. And have a shit ton of HP, but still say that they're terrible in the readme. I mean, they're at least good for getting gold, Jesus.
The move is just called, this move is crap, and then it does 40%.
Oh, God, I matrixed that. I didn't matrix that one, though. What if Sherm's Hubjoken was this powerful?
Damn, them just kind of slapping you on the shoulders is also equally as strong.
Yeah, whoever wrote the Truth Glass description for those people are full of shit.
I think the people who wrote most of the translated dialogue in this game are full of shit.
True. Oh, hi there. That's not how ambushes work. You don't ambush them from the front. You see, this guy's better at ambushing. This place definitely has an atmosphere, I'll give it that. Oh, fuck me, those guys. So yeah, they can shoot gold projectiles at you. If they hit you, it's paralysis, and they can loop them.
Oh boy.
Oh, and it seems they saw fit to also include the races. Oh, no!
Were you paralyzed with fear?
I am paralyzed and cursed and darked.
What the fuck?
Yes, status conditions can stack like that.
Does the gold potion cure all of them?
No, it only restores my HP and MP, it turns out. I wonder if my bloodstones can. Oh, much better.
Well, you didn't, like, not be able to fucking see anything? What the hell? You want to see things in your game?
Okay, that's the
No, you
threat,
don't.
the primary threat gone.
What did that to you? The skeleton?
Yeah, the skeletons with the scythes. That are just called scythes.
Great. Did you truth glass them at all, or no?
I think I truth glassed him a session ago. And apparently there was a race still in the area. Fuck.
This is a dangerous cave, dude.
Oh, yeah. Where is that race now? Oh, there.
Where are they now?
Wait, hold on. Why is there a fireplace in this cave? Whatever.
Why isn't there a
To keep
fireplace?
So, I got a light crystal, which, yeah. do, by all means, level up my light magic. Oh, I thought I heard a secret door. Oh, hello, you. Franz Stoppenbach?
What?
I'm sure.
Franz Stoppenbach.
A follower of Crone Lich. He was left behind when demons showed up in the Path of Thieves. Apparently Crone sucks. He fought them off long enough for Lick to get away, but hasn't been able to move to catch up with him since. He worries about his teacher. Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm okay. Wait,
This guy's paralyzing me.
Wait, I think I know why my paralysis is so short. I'm wearing the gold ring, so it halves my paralysis time.
Oh, nice.
That might be the effect.
What paralyzed you?
Those sides down there. I'm Franz, a student of Master Licht. My teacher has been engaged in research for Orladin for a number of years. What a great and wonderful quest. Dude, I'm about to find out how fucked up Orladin is. No, it's not. I hope something can be done with our research. The country is in such disarray. Along this corridor, they say that many unscrupulous merchants and archmages have hidden many treasures. Those who fled the country hid things here that they couldn't carry with them. Many of them set traps when they left their valuables. This is an extremely dangerous place. People began to sway away from here, and now only thieves come here to risk their lives for the unknown treasures. For that reason, this corridor is now called the Path of Robbers. I had to follow my master to this place, but because of the demons, I couldn't proceed any further. My master used to say Orladin's temple maze must be in the ruins of the High Elves, but I haven't even found out where the ruins might be yet. Orladin used to play tricks on people. Actually, some even lost their lives. Yeah. The master kept moving ahead, and we got lost several times. He was obsessed with the research of Orladin. Sometimes he would even forget about me completely. I sure hope my master is okay. Please be careful. This poor guy. Yeah, he's wearing sandals, but for a moment I thought he was like wearing red heels. I should look up like the Path of Thieves map, because this looks like it's going to be a confusing passage. Oh, this guy clearly did not finish the map.
Oops.
That's okay, I have game facts. So, where am I in relation to this? So if I go up here, I should see the leads to the ruins of High Elves. Yeah, I could check that place out. Even though I can't really do much that is meaningful there, it's still good to see what kind of pickups there may be there. That lamp, that might have been that other guy's. He must not be far from here. Hey kid, you know that place that your master was looking for? It was just around the corner. So this place is the ruin of the High Elves. The High Elves erected shrines not only in Verdite, but in various other places as well. The ancient ruin here in the valley is the oldest. It is said that the site has been inhabited since the beginning of time.
Which came first, the inhabitants or the ruins?
The egg.
And the snot drips on these guys are now blood drips. That's not good.
Yeah, they should get it checked out. It's good to get a blood crystal after all the blood crystals I've been having to use lately. They really like putting log stalkers on the most precarious positions. Fucking frame 2 jab. Hey dude, what's up?
Hi.
Nice view, huh? Kronlicht. He's a historian who's been doing research on Orliden. Even after the country became a wasteland and the demons became rampant, he has still remained earnestly devoted to research and study. He has a lot of good information for you.
I hope he
Yo.
does.
I mean, he fucking better after he's doing all that. Wait, your student is still in the caves, you fucking asshole.
Your student is literally around the corner, dude. Pick him up! You have arrived at last. My name is Kronlicht. Do you remember me? I met you once in the castle a long time ago. I have some important information for you. Please listen carefully. If you ever hope to
Okay.
gain enough power to save the kingdom, you must bring together all of the secret thread that Orladin has left behind. He was the keeper of all the sacred powers of Icrius. For some unknown
Okay.
reason, Orladin perished in his own maze temple without imparting the power of Icrius to anyone else. The High Elves build many temples in this area in honor of Icrius, but most of them are gone now. Orladin himself was cloaked in mystery, but he did disciple 2 elves, Thadek and Shudam. I hear he's taught various disciplines of magic and nature to them. He's done a lot of research on these subjects, but none of it had ever passed along. Fortunately, Thadek and Shudam did pass along the results of their research as well as what they have learned from Orladin. The pedestal of Icrius has been abandoned in the ruins, but if you have the key of Icrius, you may still be able to go near the source of power protected by Orladin. The High Elves say Orladin had great power, but we know very little of him. All we know is that he had mastered all 5 principles of power. He was very powerful, but we know nothing of what he inherited from Icrius.
You just said that! You just said that!
Yeah! This guy is... I bet he's the one who, like, made the description for the copper key. Even though all the truth may be found in this place, it will actually be extremely difficult to uncover it. I'm convinced this nation could live again if only we could harness the power of Orladin. So, your student, by the way, have I mentioned he's just around the corner? Pick him up.
By the way, if you encounter any cyber demons, I happen to know how to dispatch them.
You must shoot that.
What?
You must shoot at them until they are defeated. By shooting at them, you are one step closer to defeating them.
So, are we close to getting, like, the best weapon in the game or something?
No.
I just thought I'd ask.
I think we're barely even halfway through the game.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or, I think maybe the half point starts when we get to the field of ice. Because when we get to the field of ice, that's when we get, like, the 3 Icrius keys together and basically are eligible to unlock full fast travel. So, nothing behind the house, I take it? But he's basically hinting that in order to get the best ending of this game, you have to find a hidden dungeon, which, as he's hinted, requires the full Icrius items. You know, maybe he's so devoted to his Orladin research, he's decided to be a dick just like Orladin and just leave his student to rot. You don't understand. I must screw you over for science. if there's anything of note behind that turtle.
Many people are saying this.
This turtle that is called... No, it's not the Ruin of High Elf. Stop lying. Shell Dragon. Resembling a big turtle, the Shell Dragon is impenetrable once in a defensive position. Because of his defensive shell, it is also impossible to attack from the side or back. Not to worry, a front attack won't hurt much.
I'm sorry, what? It becomes impenetrable when permeable. I think this means the same thing. It's like, you can't attack it once it's defending. You can't attack it from the back or the side. You can attack it from the front, and it won't do much. I mean...
So that's its attack, it just grows out a horn.
Boy, it certainly is an enemy in this game.
I wonder how the... Wait. I wonder how this works. Yeah, that might be the trick. Although this log stalker is not making things easier. This is some Dark Souls 2 enemy placement. No! Good thing I saved.
Yeah.
God, that was annoying. Oh my god, that hitbox is misleading.
What the hell? It hit you?
Yeah!
Oh dear.
Oh, I got a new spell. Stone!
Really hoping you're gonna tell me you're not intelligent enough to know what it does.
Yep,
Please.
that's what it does. It just throws a rock.
Well, I mean, in a way, I don't know what else it could have done.
And sometimes it can bounce in multi-hit.
So it's like you're playing the ogre, and hell yeah. This game might be salvageable after all.
Yeah, just have to have the devs patch it a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite servant of the God Emperor, Austin Lyle Forrester. Imagine him speaking in those voices. Fire crystal. With how much I've been using fire magic, I'm surprised I haven't learned the next spell yet. Then again, Firewall has been doing pretty well anyway. Enemies are getting bigger, therefore the Firewall's hitting more times. I could freaking fry that turtle like using a beam super on Abyss in Marvel 2. Okay, yeah, I turned myself around because I'm dumb.
You can blame this game on any mistake you make.
Alright. I mean, if only that compass was more helpful instead of just constantly spelling out sex. He also left behind his lantern. The guy is, like, so forgetful. Hey, kid, your master, he kinda sucks. That's all he has to say about that? Now that he's found, I'll begin studying with my master again. Oh. You can point out where he is. Cool.
Nice.
Although, given that it's this game, I'm half expecting to, like, find his body the next time I go there. And Sylviara key, which... Good thing I have a lot of them. And it's T's favorite save point.
Yep.
Speaking of save points, while this game is saving, I'm gonna go lock myself in the bathroom and cry for a sec.
Excellent.
There he goes.
That's not excellent. I don't know why I said that. I'm not okay with this.
Like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go throw a frisbee at my neighbor. And you're like, that's awesome. I hope that hits their arm really hard. See, I didn't want to make it sound too violent. So, like, then you'd be like, well, gosh, that ain't good. You gotta admit, this whole actually resting when you're sick thing is a great idea.
I'm glad someone invented it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back after hearing all of your terrible insults about me. Behind my back.
You have them blasting on your stereos throughout the entire room.
Yes.
Everyone can hear you. Everyone in the neighborhood is just like, holy shit. That man's friends are assholes.
I can't believe you leaked your next Battle Craze character, the fuck Arpa character. It's just text that flashes on screen, fuck Arpa. That's it. So I think over there is, like, the next dungeon I want to go to, but first let's explore this one a little more. 3 of these guys? Scythe, a demon summoned by Garnabas. That's a name. Scythe has a high intelligence and can use various magic attacks. He attacks his opponent with a large scythe that paralyzes enemies and then continues... What?
Why is it capitalized?
What?
Why is Scythe a proper noun?
That's his name. That's the enemy name.
But he attacks opponents with a large scythe?
He attacks with himself.
He attacked with a large me.
Yeah.
And paralyzes enemies and then continues attacking them after they're stunned. I think they just did the find and replace and just put capital Scythe the name everywhere.
Somebody turned on the gamma on my television. Oh god.
I may be fucked.
This is a great encounter. I don't know, I think you're fine.
Like, it's not even worth it to cure myself, because I'll just get afflicted again. Or maybe. Okay, I underestimated how, less slow I am. I can't really say how fast I am, because nothing about this is fast. You know what? I'm just going to circle strafe and chuck rocks. You mother... I wonder if Blessings... Oh! Blessings also cures Dark. And presumably Paralysis, but it also costs a shit ton of MP. Oh god, these enemies suck. Great ambush. Imagine if it was the scythes that dropped down from them instead. What the hell? Skullmasters. They are powerful skeletons which used to be warlocks. During their lifetime of strict discipline, some were tempted to the evil path of magic. After death, these unfortunate souls wander as the undead. Their weakness is fire.
I like being all poetic, and then their weakness is fire.
Truly, this is a remarkable and unbelievably magnificent invention destined to further the prospects of mankind. Also, I like cats.
That is actually a text that probably is in this game for all we know.
Yeah, you know.
Honestly.
There's so many skeletons, the frame rate dies.
Oh yeah, I'll show you what'll die faster. No kidding. I would never do that. I would, but...
You literally did.
I know. I don't know, I think this could use my favorite song from Circle of the Moon, the arena theme. That'd really help me go to sleep.
I will say
this
track's okay, it's just you're gonna hear it for too long.
No, it's not like that one Symphony of the Night song, the Upside Down Castle, and it restarts every time you go to a different area that has it, which happens to be like almost all of them.
Yeah.
Right.
So you just hear the fucking first 20 seconds of that song all the time.
As we've experienced.
It's quite funny.
Although, mercifully, my disc is so old that it screwed up the loop.
That's that is funny. You know, actually, I thought, what if instead of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, you play Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero?
I don't want to.
Do you have that?
No.
Do you own that?
I don't.
What do you mean you don't? How do you not own that game?
Because it sucks!
Why do you not own that? Come on, I have it.
But you own this.
This is better than Mythology Sub-Zero, I'm sorry.
I don't know, I think this game could use some spinning platforming.
Even back then, as a kid, I knew this sucked. I don't know what the Bloodstar does, but it looks awfully evil and liable to be cursed. Let's put it on.
Don't equip that. Are you cursed?
What the hell's this animation?
What the He's gonna pull it out real fancy.
Let me whip this one out real quick.
Am I doing Ayato with a mace? I am wielding a mace like Hibiki wields a sword.
It's great. Like, you know, like that video of those guys at the table where they're just like pulling out random shit and the guy pulls like a pool noodle and hits him in the face? He looks like he's swinging that thing. Also, let's not call that Ayato. That's like, this is so slow that
we can
not the swiftness.
I think it's just called you.
It's called I don't know.
That's Al Bundio.
Oh, silver boots, full poison immunity.
Oh, that'd be really useful if you were in the fucking poison swamp.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
But look, it kills them in 2 hits.
So does my X selector.
Yo, the jump attack, the link
dash
attack.
I gain HP with each hit.
Yo, that's sick.
Okay, I'm using this.
How the fuck do you not know about this weapon, dude?
Do you think I study and remember everything about this game? Do you think this is... You think this is my other battle monsters?
Do you think if I said yes, you'd judge me?
Yes.
Well, I did think that, actually.
I'm judging you. Oh my god!
No! That was pretty close. Huh? That didn't look right, did it?
Oh dear.
Nothing in this game looks right.
You got the candelabras?
Those are...
the silver knee pads?
Silver arms. These gloves are made of sacred metal silver. When paralyzed by wearing them... No, wait. Yeah, wearing them.
You should put on the takeoff. I like that equipment.
So silver is just, like, immune to shit.
Yes. Oh!
Can't be immune to that, though.
Oh, we're gonna be very well acquainted with these traps in a later dungeon, trust me. Like, this is not even the most dungeon crawler this gets. We haven't seen this game's final form. Why can't... Oh! I think I might have found a weakness of this. I can't use magic.
Oh.
I can't use magic at all. Not even just healing magic. So it's... This feels like such a Shadow Tower weapon. Where it's like, it's good, but it also fucking sucks. You know, for wearing the gold ring and the silver arm guards, I sure spend enough time in paralysis to hate it.
Yeah, no kidding. I was gonna ask if you didn't, like, forget to actually equip it, because that seemed, terrible.
Also, the frame data is terrible, too. It's not worth the life leech.
Gonna lose more, health than you steal.
But for a faint moment, it looked like the best thing ever. This weapon is holy. Why is it not good against these? Oh, moon crystal. That's nice of it to drop. So... I think I'm on area 33, which means there are a couple hidden walls. Or are there? Oh, that's not a... Those don't indicate hidden walls. Those indicate, like, elevations I can't reach. Although the map isn't exactly the most intuitive looking, it's still better than that unfinished map, which is unfortunate because that Angel Fire guy made really nice maps. Like, he mapped out the enemies and the items and everything. I've been here before, haven't I? Yeah, kinda. This place looked like it had hidden walls, but it didn't. Does have that. I love how the save rooms are labeled on this map as SAVE!
Save! I mean, in this game, you really want to save as often as possible.
Yeah, despite the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl length save times. Perhaps even worse. Wait, what's my... 50 fire, 50 wind. Just need to continue working out my earth, water, and light. Is there a skeleton? No. I'm not even sure if that was like an intended tell for skeleton chests.
With these guys, I wouldn't actually doubt it.
There has to be a hidden room in here. It absolutely screams secret room. Yep. If I'm reading this map right, there is a secret room. Oh god, it's another one of these Satan skeletons that are weak to fire. What the hell did it just drop? Okay, there's a third skeleton in that room that I didn't know about.
Taste me. Fuck.
Okay, let's see. I'm probably not going to be able to note fire mail. Orladin, the great archmage, gave this armor to his disciple Thedek, the fire mage. The armor will protect against fire magic.
Did they tell you like what stats it has or anything, or no?
Yeah, you can get its stats. Let's look at my stats right now. My defense is 64 slash, 48 blow, 53 stab, 5 poison, and 24 wind magic. But if we equip my new armor, body. "49 slash, 40 blow, 45 stab, 59 fire magic." I think my high metal is still better right now. Let's double check. Yeah, it's still better. Still, that will definitely come in handy when I know I'm going to deal with more of those log stalkers.
I just love log stalkers.
Apparently they love them too, considering that they made a log stalker a character.
Yeah?
That unfortunately shares my first name. Wait. Conversation. I wonder if that log stalker's conversations will still be in Japanese, if I look at the history. Wait,
Will it even be written down?
Garnabas? I thought that was the deck!
Wait, what the hell?
I don't know what to believe anymore. Also, you're the one who made those fucking scythe skeletons? Fuck you! Wait, no, I thought
that's just an error, isn't it?
Ungrund, I thought you were Shaddam!
Yep, these are just... They fuck something up.
Maybe
Brilliant.
that's their last name? What the fuck? No, but then they were referring to the deck and and Garnabas separately.
Yeah, no. I think they just screwed up.
This localization is an enigma. By the way, it's kind of a cool feature to have, like, these archived dialogues.
It is cool, yeah. Like, just giant, it's just a skeleton lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm dead.
I mean, that's kind of the case.
I'm Tim.
I'm James.
I'm Tim.
Tiny
So,
Tim.
Mel Morris is not in the conversation log.
I could not even tell that was an enemy on the floor. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they are camouflaged, like, from software, you dickheads. Oh wait, that's not the pixie map. That's not the pixie map, she's dead.
Where the fuck are we going? Do you know?
I'd be lying if I said yes.
You don't know where you're going?
Well, I'm using the map right now to try to see what else I should look at. First of all, we should save, because according to the map, there's a save! Ryujin Shield. I'm like looking at what the good loot is. Ryujin Shield sounds cool. Evil Crescent? Okay. Is that what people think of the Gen 4 meta? Cresselia? Lots of Verdite, that's always good. So, where can I get this Ryujin Shield? I do know the next place I want to go is this other, like, cave. Normally we're supposed to go to Kasan next, but I want to try to get some of the Prometheus armor before going to Kasan. Let's see. So I'm on this intersection. You know, it's gonna be great when I get to Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna be at the Water Temple, and I'm gonna be, at least it's not this.
What if Water Temple was an entire game?
Jesus Christ.
Imagine if Ocarina of Time was localized like this badly.
Oh my god.
Sheik,
I want all games to be localized this badly, let's be honest.
like, Sheik does her poems, but they make no fucking sense. Also, for whatever reason, the game just randomly, like, implies that Marin is the love interest.
Alright.
Isn't
I
there...
mean, it's Link. Everybody has a fucking love interest with him.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time was kind of the start of Link, everyone just falling head over heels for Link, huh?
Yeah.
I almost want to say that would be Link's Awakening with Malon, but, like, that's kind of a Silent Hill Maria thing.
Right.
Where it's like, the Windfish, like, made her in the image of, like, Link's dream girl in order to incentivize him to help her. Which, come to think of it, something kind of similar happens in It Came From the Desert, and the fact that I can make it It Came From the Desert and Legend of Zelda connection scares me.
Obviously, they were very inspired.
Yeah.
I mean that the Zelda deaths were very inspired by It Came from the Desert.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Zelda game where it's like, you're not my uncle, you're just animated desserts. And he goes, ah!
That's what happens in Blindside, by the way. You're not a maiden, you're an animated dessert. Ah! It turns into blind.
Yeah. Link, you're on our list. Our death list. Ah!
I was gonna say it was Nintendo, so you can't mention death, and I realized that game has Death Mountain in it, so what the fuck
Yeah,
do I know?
it is a recurring location in the Zelda series, in fact.
Yeah, the
Right,
Death
yeah.
Mountain is like a regular place. You can go there. You can take pictures with your spouse. You can do everything over there.
Yeah, I remember my photo I took with my spouse with Ganon.
Oh yeah, he posed really nice in the photo, right?
Yeah. And then he
You
said,
guys-
"You are my prisoner." And I was like, hey.
You did not. Oh, fuck.
Hecton, keep the rutted chains.
Hector! Dude, that game has... Maybe you should play that next, the PC remake.
I really want to do an MIC watch of the CDI Zelda games.
I mean, the PC
Oh, yeah,
remake
yeah.
versions are a lot better for that, because they have, like, the reduced load times and everything. So you
I think I've told you both that I've actually played Link the Faces of Evil on an actual CDI before, right?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, then don't... You just play a PC remake.
Oh, it was quite something. It was great to know a avid Zelda collector until I played that. By the way, I can go to my local game store and get a working CDI and the Zelda trilogy if I wanted to, but that would be thousands of dollars for that. I think it's like one of their more prized possessions, just because of how legendarily stupid those games are.
Right.
I don't remember if they have Hotel Mario or not. Which, cutscenes aside, it's honestly a pretty competent elevator action clone, which is funny.
Yeah, I've heard as much.
So, 27... Oh, looks like I explored those rooms. $35. Yep, I got that. I got the silver arms. 34. And, yeah, I got all those.
Oh my god. He's checking down the checklist.
Yep.
I'm using the same word multiple times. I'm so smart.
You
I mean, that's...
are a localizer for this game. I think that goes back to the entrance, if I'm not... No, that goes to the Cave of the Dwarves, which is where I want to go to next.
You better not want Joe.
But first I want to get the Ryujin Shield and the Evil Crescent, because those sound like equipment.
Do they now?
Well, Ryujin Shield definitely does. Yep, this is the Cave of the Dwarves entrance. That takes me down. There's the save! Wait, then that means that's not the Cave of the Dwarves entrance. Then what is this? Because it looks like an exit door. Oh. They bamboozled me. They used an exit door for a perfectly normal door.
Good old Doom map design.
That would be a hell of a plot twist if it turned out like John Romero made this. This is where the High Elves are. Oh, 32 locked door from the other side. Oh, I was just assuming 32 was an item because most of the items in this legend are labeled with numbers. But I want to get to the mysterious 40s areas. And I just heard the sound of skeletons assembling. Hi, dude. So I'm now beholden to whatever that is. Huh, so there are secret areas around there. Ah! A race!
Can't believe you're such... Let's say it, never mind.
Yeah, please don't!
It's not funny.
I'm just thinking of the Joker, and it's like, oh yeah, that guy straight up just wanted to kill Red Skull for being a Nazi.
Man, it's not often that I agree with the Joker.
I mean, I don't think you should agree with the Joker
That's
very
true.
often.
It's like one of those things where, like, you know, even the Joker's like, man, what the fuck?
Fuck this.
Like, it's like on that one episode where he was like, I'll fuck with Batman, I will not fuck with the IRS. And I'm like, yeah, that's honestly, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's right. I bet
I
you.
saw that episode recently.
I was gonna say, I bet you're looking forward to that one.
I have seen it, and our opinions of that are you'll look forward to them.
I'm getting spun around. The problem is, like, the geometry of this map is... The GameFAQs map is, like, written in squares, but the geometry of this map is very not square.
Oh,
ASCII? You have ASCII guides?
No, it's kind of just done in MS Paint. With basic shapes.
yo.
Can I see what it looks like?
I'll link it in the chat. Speaking of chat, I like how we had, like, one person in the chat for, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Let me see this.
this is what I'm dealing with.
Better than I expected, but still.
I like that your first word was yikes, but then you just said, oh, it's better than I thought it was. What the fuck? What does that mean?
I was expecting worse, but it doesn't make it good.
Oh, I mean, this is not the worst. It does not, like, match the in-game map.
Yeah.
You would really need to be looking at this, like, all the time. Like, on your phone or on a separate monitor.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at this on my phone. What the hell? Okay. So, yeah, I'm at...
Are we trying to go to the ruins of the High Elves? Is that where we're heading?
No, I am trying to get the 40 items. The Light Crystal, the Bloodstone, 500 gold, Evil Crescent, and Ryujin Shield. And I think I'm at the intersection, but again, this map and the GameFAQs map are not using the same shapes. So it's confusing.
Can you open it up again? Let me see.
So I actually am on the map right now on stream.
Yeah, hold on. So you're trying to get to the 40 and 41, right?
Yeah.
Pull up again? Pull up again?
Oh god, a race was shooting at me.
Oh, where are you?
I think where I am in relation to the map is I'm drawing near 40.
I think you're like right there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like in the map.
Yeah, you hella are.
Oh,
You're right
God.
there. Yeah, and then yeah, I think you're there.
I could have sworn I checked this wall earlier.
So what are you looking for?
There's a secret entrance to get some pretty nifty
It should be at
treasure.
the bottom corner, so maybe it's at like the corner of the room.
Wait. I think I'm in that long protrusion that's in between this and 40. That's why I'm not finding
You
it.
need to get into 40 first and then turn left.
But it's like the maps are so inconsistent.
Yeah. No, I'm seeing that.
So I guess 40.
Okay, yeah. So then the right wall? You're going left. Go right.
Right. Pardon me. Oh god damn.
No, as in, like, it was 90 degrees from the wall you were butting against earlier.
Oh, I think I heard. No, that's the sound of a race.
So,
We're gonna find this.
you're pointing north. You want to go, turn 90 degrees to the left and look in that corner.
Okay, I'm looking at the corner.
You're looking at the hallway. You're not looking at the corner. There it is. That corner.
Yeah, that corner straight ahead and to the left. Yeah.
To the left.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
God.
Now, aren't you glad we're not asleep?
Yes. Somehow.
Somehow.
I wouldn't blame you. Okay. I do love how, because I am fucking about, that the very slow health regeneration of the Earth Necklace is actually coming in handy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I can one-shot these even when I'm cursed. That's 500 gold, which is loot 42. And now for loot 43 and 44. Evil Crescent. I'm probably too dumb to know what it does, but if I remember right, this paralyzes you at random.
Oh boy.
Let's give it a check. And Ryujin Shield. Probably too dumb to know what it does. But I'm gonna assume it's better than the shield I currently have, which is iron. Given that it's called Ryujin, it might probably increase my MP recharge. Considering that there are arms called Ryujins.
Ah.
Also, oh my god, the stamina recharge. Well, I've yet to be paralyzed. Maybe I'm misremembering what this does. Maybe the curse is the fact that it's a... No, I got paralyzed.
Yeah. You just have to give it some time to really fuck with you.
For a long time, even though I have paralysis reducing equipment. So, yeah, Evil Crescent. It sucks. Don't use it.
I sure am glad they wasted effort in making that.
I mean, it's not a good RPG until there's just equipment that fucks you over. So next we want to go to the Cave of the Dwarves. I like how the highlight loot in this cave is a cursed Morningstar with a shitty attack animation and locks you out of using magic, and an evil crescent axe that locks you out of... I mean, that just paralyzes you at random.
It locks you out of playing the game. Does it at least have good stats?
Let's see. Watch, I'm gonna get paralyzed the moment I get out of the menu. 86 blow, 86/91 blow, 28 stab. Yeah. It hits like a truck, it just sucks.
It also hits you like a truck.
Compared to the X Selector, which has 83/44 blow and 39 stab. Actually, I think the X Selector's still comparable.
So, it sucks. Gotcha.
It sucks, don't use it.
Stop using sweep.
Yeah, there should be a Battle Craze character that uses Evil Crescent. Actually,
Glory
no, that's...
would use the Evil Crescent.
I think that's what Tripping in Brawl is.
Yeah, actually.
Music change. That means let's see what this area is called. The Cave of the Dwarf. When the dwarfs were chased from the land of Garan, many settled here. Prometheus was rumored to be found here. However, to this day, none have been discovered. The dwarfs began to migrate to other countries, and only 2 remain here.
So this is the cave of the 2 dwarves.
Yes.
Sorry, 2 dwarfs.
Dwarfs, yeah. Get it right. They clearly know our English better than us. That's why they triple explain the copper key.
I think they just have no faith in you.
Imagine if that's what warning labels were written like.
Oh my god, I wish.
What the heck are these? Hellworms. They dwell in the land of Garan and have large, strong jaws with big, poisoned teeth. Hellworms consume the earth as their source of nourishment, and oftentimes verdite and other form of jewels can be found in their bodies. AKA kill everyone that moves. They have hitboxes? Oh, I have to hit them head on. God, what an ugly alignment of textures we got here.
Yeah, no kidding.
My eyes.
Oh man, it looks great. Can I see that again?
Look at the tree plains, the mossy wall, and the... yeah, all this combined with the red sky.
I love PS1. More specifically this game. So are we done in that cave now?
for the time being. Now we're exploring the dwarf cave.
There's a cave?
Well, we're about to enter the cave, but first let's stock up our items. Sadly, only blue water instead of gold.
Hey, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Do the crystal flasks come back as you use the potions or no?
Yes, they do. They are Zelda bottles. Except we get a lot more. Broken shovel. We can't use a shovel as a weapon, sadly. Oh god, this... The Cave of Ugly. The Dwarves' Cave. Wait, they got it right here?!
What the fuck?
Wait, no,
No, they still got it wrong! It's dwarves, plural, but ownership tense! Are they fucking with us?
God.
Dwarf?
This game is fucking with us.
Oh. I don't know, isn't this supposed to be the dwarf's cave?
Yes! They've been referring to dwarves plural as dwarfs, and they've been referring to this dwarf who owns a cave as dwarves.
Maybe that's just his name. He's just dwarf.
Dwarf?
Well, his name is Gullik.
Gullik? Ew!
Hi, Gullik. Gullik Risty, a dwarf who once...
What the fuck is that name?
It's Gullik Risty.
Stick Brightling.
A dwarf who once searched for Probius. He's a merchant now and is one of the last two survivors in Garan. He sells and buys various collectibles, as well as a very elusive key. He wishes that he could sell Jen's bow.
I wish I could sell this item I'm carrying.
He's not Jen, though. Welcome, weary traveler. You must have come far to reach such a desolate place. Come have a look at some of the rare treasures and collections I have acquired from far-off lands and distant places.
But, oh my god. What is the difference between a far-off land and a distant place?
I don't know. Okay. Orladin's key. I definitely need to get some of those.
I'll make it Orladin's hot feet pics.
Oh god. Wait till you see what Orladin looks like, and then that joke will be really funny.
Excellent. I'm just that clever. My joke is funnier than even I realize.
I wonder if I could kill him and get those chests, not that I want to. I think I'd rather have a merchant than whatever minor herbs and 12 gold pieces could possibly be in those chests. I like that he's neighbors with these enemies that could probably kill him.
Will they attack him?
No. NPCs are immune to enemy attacks. They are...
yeah.
You can, however, kill them. Which, the funny thing is, the reason for that is because in Kingsfield 1, you are able to kill NPCs, but that was an accident.
Oops.
Like, it was actually possible to get enough power to kill an NPC after hitting it enough. So, going forward in the series, they decided to make it a feature because they thought that was pretty funny.
Wow.
So, this is the From Software equivalent to Leona having a crush on Chong.
But with bloodthirst.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be like in the next KOF, Leona instead wants to kill Chong. Leona, what are you doing? Chong's just a petty criminal. He must die. And then this whole being able to kill NPC mechanics actually carried over into the Souls games. Except unlike in Kingsfield, the NPCs will try to defend themselves.
Ah.
Meanwhile, in Kingsfield, you try to kill someone, they'll accept their fate after taking about 100 stabs until they die. I guess Mel Morris technically counts as killing an NPC, even though nobody seems to care. Because another drawback to killing NPCs in this game is that the other NPCs will actually be afraid of you, and that will shut off any merchant services they might have for you.
Right. The morale system. Ooh.
So these enemies are capable of attacking, right?
I don't know if they're capable of anything other than dying.
I know there's one more NPC around here. I don't remember if he gives me anything or just talks to me, but it's worth at least truth glassing him. Because truth glass is kind of the best gameplay of this game.
It's kind of amazing.
We did like the lying glass next.
You know what?
It spells dwarves correctly.
Yeah.
It actually, like, correctly localizes the game, but it's still called the lying glass. It's funny because From Software couldn't escape bad localization even with Dark Souls 1, where if you kill a boss, it says you defeated. Instead of, like, boss defeated or whatever. My name is Marcus. You're looking for weapons of Prometheus, aren't you? Well, if you find any, don't expect to get away with them. There's no way to escape this country. I came here to find Prometheus too. A lot of people escape this country. Now...
Wait, there's only 2 of you left because everyone else escaped. What the fuck are you talking about?
Is he just assuming they all died trying to escape? Now,
That's why I'm staying here, because I'm gonna die if I go out there.
now I just want to finish off as many demons as I can before I die here. You should definitely have a Prometheus weapon if you plan to survive. I have one! I discovered mine way up north, but I hear there are some around here too. I also heard there's a dwarf living here who can make a weapon out of raw Prometheus ore. I wonder how I can find him. You heard of the Goran lizards yet? Evil creatures. They dwell in the north and prey on dwarfs. There may be some around here. If you ever come across Goran lizards, pray that you die quickly. I suppose the weapon-making dwarfs may have been eaten by the lizards. I hope not. Man,
So is this pictured man defeating his demons?
Yeah. Marcus Peppers. Well, Marcus Peppers!
Yeah.
While living in the north, he turned down an offer to join the garrison to journey to Goran in search of Prometheus. He is a loner and will do anything to get what he wants. He tried to sell his baby sister to buy his first sword.
Everyone sucks. Got it.
Hey, I have a Prometheus weapon. Want to take a good look at it? Once it recharges. Bitch.
Too busy slaying demons.
I wonder if I get health back from hitting an NPC. Check out my Morningstar wielding style.
I got a full HP.
Yeah, I was already at full HP, I forgot. I'm so used to just constantly getting my ass kicked. By 3 sides that are spreading every single status condition known to man except poison. Speaking of which, I don't think I'm going to be dealing with paralysis anymore, so let's use the mysterious black jewel, I guess. Okay.
I'm sure they're fine.
Kingsfield 2, Dwarf's Cave. I have to spell this wrong. I almost instinctively spelled out Dwarves Cave, but I should know better.
Then all the guides spell it correctly just to make things even more confusing.
The guy did spell it correctly.
Amazing.
I think that was the sound of this thing trying to attack.
Or begging for death, I don't know.
Help me! Help! Quick! Use the dwarf's Prometheus weapons! It's dwarves. Do you think the skeleton spends most of his time disassembled so he can avoid looking at these wall textures?
Well, he doesn't have eyes, so I don't know.
Oh my god, this map is hideous.
Oh.
I'm not even sure where I am because of the way the map is formatted.
Huge fan of the slap bass in the high fantasy game.
What? Yeah, it kind of vaguely sounds like Seinfeld music.
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld!
Oh my god.
Jerry, is it dwarves or dwarfs?
I don't know.
What's the deal with these dwarfs?
You mean dwarf? No, dwarfs.
They're either dwarfs or dwarf. It doesn't make any sense.
I guess instead of soup Nazi, we have gold potion Nazi.
Oh, I'm dead. Why is he? What is the centipede being such a drama queen?
I mean, if I got stabbed in the face with a sword and I was a bug, I would scream if I could.
Yeah, but why is he gonna do like that funny ass pose? Watch. Look how dramatic he is.
I mean, all it's really good at is dying, so let it just, enjoy that.
True, it seems a lot less effective than the puppets who were called weak at fighting but fuck you up.
Yeah.
They have large, strong jaws with big, poison teeth, and they're called hellworms, but they're by far the most useless enemy I can see. I think the fucking man traps at the very beginning of the game put up more of a fight than they did.
As soon as the thing damages you, it's gonna fucking ruin your day. Watch.
You know what? Good point. It's probably gonna hit me with paralysis and poison and dark and curse. Also, it'll take all the PSN money out of my wallet.
It'll put you back to level 1.
It doesn't matter how many dragon fruits I have.
It makes you equip the evil halberd, or whatever it was.
Oh.
Evil crescent.
It removes all my equipment except the evil halberd. The evil crescent. Okay, it's a good thing I'm a lot stronger than these golems now. I was worried about getting football tackled for 50 HP.
I'm glad you made that rock melt. I'm proud of you for that one.
Oh, cool. It dropped a fire crystal. When am I going to learn my next fire spell? Jesus. Oh, hey, a chest. Water. What have I learned?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it might be an attack spell. Oh, I did learn it, it just didn't tell me. Wait. Where's my new water spell? I think Tornado is a air spell.
Imagine.
You
didn't
don't
just-
say.
Fire
You
resist.
just learned... Oh, okay.
So, I have 3 elements over 50, and 2 more that are approaching 50. I haven't even tried the tornado spell. I wonder if it's any good. I know Firestorm is probably my strongest. Tornado might be. This will cause a tornado by creating a sudden warp in the atmosphere. Jesus. This tornado will be directed against the enemy. That's kind of an intense way of describing a tornado attack. Behold the power of the atmosphere. Never mind.
That was depressing.
Maybe they resist wind, to be fair.
They also have the most question mark hitboxes I've seen, so...
Yeah, they small. I should probably also get some MP back. Ow, fuck. Well, they did poison me.
That was a golem attack.
Yeah, they tackle you. And that tackle deals a shit ton of damage.
I'm guessing couldn't go anywhere because the little worm was in his way.
Yeah. My navigation doesn't help as these wonderfully ornate cave walls.
Hit in the tail? Yeah.
This place sure likes its dead ends, doesn't it? Oops, wrong way. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're bigger. And
Same enemy, or?
my attacks are not even flinching them. These are upgraded versions. But they're still hellworms. Okay, that one got him.
That's good.
At least it dropped that. wonder if it would be weak to stabbing. It doesn't seem to take any flinch damage from that either. Wonder if it's more effective against these guys because they're bigger now.
Probably.
Yeah, so because they're big, like, the wind spell rips and tears at their HP. Well, that was just a dead end with a undead born. Which should have been the name of that Switch to FromSoft game. Oh, there's the Garan lizard.
How you doing?
Giant lizards in leather armor. They live in the Valley of Garan, attacking those who come seeking the precious metal, Promeus. Upon killing them, you can see they also have a voracious appetite for human flesh.
What the fuck would you know that when you kill them?
That means you rip them open after you kill them.
Oh god, it's a person's head in there. Also,
Why
that
is he walking?
I don't think that is a leather armor.
Oh, fall to my knees and vanish. Why do why do the hellworms sell it more than these guys do?
If they're the only thing they're good at is dying, so why not? Also, it's so easy to get turned around in this cave, Jesus. Jens, the blacksmith.
Jins, as opposed to Jin's emulator.
Jens Strensland. He is a giant, I almost said giant, great blacksmith. His ancestors were the best in the world. Jens hates visitors and won't help anyone unless he's given Promeus. With it, he makes exquisite armor. He quit making weapons after his son's death.
Okay.
Look, my son died because of that damned weapon I made. If you want it, take it. Let the curse be on your shoulders. I buried it with him and threw away the key. I must warn you, though, no good can come of that insidious spell. Then why the fuck did you make it? You have a rare and unusual object. I don't make weapons, but I could make protective gear for you.
He does like, I don't wonder what happens if I make a bow real quick. Oh fuck. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, man.
How the fuck do you, like, make a cursed weapon and give it to your own son?
Well, I'm
very curious how you got your son killed with a bow.
So the bow he's talking about has a drawback where every time you use it, you lose a little HP. Now, how that design flaw came to be with that weapon, I could not tell you.
The arrows are too heavy, so when you load them, it hurts your arm.
I was imagining like the string kind of like bounces back and slaps you in the shoulder. You're like, ow! And
but that slap in the shoulder is like hitting a vital point, like you know how Kenshiro does? And every time it gets closer to your heart.
He like takes the bow for a test drive and then all of a sudden, oh no! And explodes.
No, it's after 240 shots, because that's how many HP points you have.
Yeah, he had exactly my max HP before he died. In fact, he had exactly the same stats. If it weren't for that bow, he would have saved Verdite.
Dude, these slimes are actually the most fucking heinous shit.
Because
Be honest, can you tell they're there, Calexo?
No.
It's so fucked.
So our quest now is, while he's working on our armor, which I believe takes about 30 minutes of real time, we're gonna go find that cursed bow. Because unlike his son, we happen to know healing magic, so we can make better use of it. We also have, like, a stockpile of herbs. Maybe Jens could have given him that, too.
Did he say he buried the bow with his son?
Yes.
So he was like, if you want the bow, go take it. It's in my son's grave. Go dig it up, and then just take it.
Yep. I mean, even the item glass, the truth glass, kind of implies that the guy's a dick.
I mean, he felt remorse for killing his son with the bow, but then he was just like, if you want to go dig his grave up, then I don't give a shit. It's very mixed messages is what I'm getting from this guy.
Imagine if this guy was in our Discord group.
I don't want to make like a curse soundboard sound that causes me to take damage whenever it gets played.
I can't believe we killed Nim with her cursed soundboard. We buried the soundboard with Nim. However, I will say the performance of that bow and the fact that its arrows have slight tracking actually make it well worth the HP loss.
The homing arrows? Nice.
Yes. Well, if you get ambushed by a slime, it's not the worst thing. They cure poison when they hit you.
It doesn't seem like you're going to be doing a lot of getting poisoned in this cave.
The Tomb of Roji, which may be Jen's son. Why does he have two tombs?
That's not a tomb, that's the gravestone.
He got two gravestones.
Gee, Roji, why did your mom let you have two gravestones?
Okay, so he says he buried his son here, and is presumably also the bow and arrow set.
We say you threw away the key, meaning that I'm assuming that you have to have something in order to actually get it.
Yeah, that might be the case. Where am I in relation to the map? Oh, right, I forgot. The GameFAQs map is fucking ugly.
No, it's not. It's so pretty and beautiful.
You're not looking at it.
You're pretty and beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Here, have a look at this.
Just
Oh,
take
no.
a look at...
Is this even worse?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
These are the resources I have been dealt with for this game. This is how much of a public presence this game has. These are the best maps I have.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is about to look like fucking Vacation in Hawaii.
I love that your very first reaction to this map is completely lose your shit.
What I don't understand is you have an in-game map. Like, I don't care how old this MS Paint drawing is. They had a map to use. Either for...
Yeah, like you could have easily like sized that up and then just traced it.
Yeah.
and labeled it.
I
This
mean,
is not only is this more effort, it looks worse.
I mean, they did technically label it.
Well, yeah, so I mean, like, this is more effort because they not only did they redraw it, they labeled it.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I am in relation to the map right now because the map shapes are so different.
Yeah, because... Oh, no, you're at 22. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, okay.
So there's no hidden walls here. Jen's is just being weird. Or they're... I don't know.
This says there's a dwarf's key here.
22, Dwarves Key. So, I guess it's hidden somewhere.
Behind the gravestone?
Which one? Which I can't believe I have to say about a single person. No, they don't seem to be behind the gravestone.
Well, it says it's over here, so... I don't know what to tell you.
Is it invisible? God, it's like that crystal flask, isn't it? Oh, there... I could totally see that!
Well, you found it.
So, let's see if I'm intelligent enough to know the dwarves... Oh, God, this... Ugh. They are the key to the door.
The door.
At
I see
least
about 5 of them.
they are so consistent about how they fucked that up. I love, too, that all these keys are basically just making my inventory even more crowded.
You're no kidding.
So, I got out of 22, so I guess next...
Yeah, Hug left.
Imagine if, like, the maps in Sea of Thieves were this bad. Good luck getting a navigator.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I am a lot more capable of reading this, so I'll try to help you out.
Yeah, if I ever play Sea of Thieves again, that'll be like what I model my character after, Austin Lyle Forrester.
This is a dead end with nothing in it.
Oh my god, there was a slime there and I didn't see it.
Really? You couldn't see the slime in this fucking... the fucking camo dungeon?
Not even anything hidden on that pile of bones. Thanks, game. Okay, I haven't explored this place yet.
Yeah, Hug left.
Be right back.
Please be safe. He's running away from this camo dungeon.
But hopefully I will be safe.
Don't fire off any cursed bows.
I'll try.
That you're morally questionable, and I don't mean like questionable as in, yeah, he's probably evil. I mean questionable as in, what the fuck he's doing, Dad. So we just killed the slime that was preying at Roji's third gravestone.
The bow really did a number on his body, and they had to bury it in multiple places.
Wow, it really is the Kenshiro bow.
Yeah, there's 2 dead ends down here and 1, technically 4 dead ends.
This place loves its dead ends.
There's one Morning Star somewhere down here. Yeah.
At least the Passage of Thieves, if you saw a dead end, chances are it was a secret, like, door.
Right.
Like, all things considered, that Thieves' Passage kind of looked like a relatively solidly designed map compared to most in this game so far. It's certainly...
Huge fan of having to stop every 10 feet in order to kill a slime.
So, Morningstar, I don't know why that's there. That is very game progress underpowered. I guess I can sell it to that other dwarf for like a couple hundred gold. The 4th Tomb of Roji. The 5th Tomb of Roji. The 6th.
Wow.
Yeah, my son's body is over there, and over there, and there.
Did I say I killed my son? He killed a lot of my sons, actually.
All of them named Roji. I made a lot of those, but there's only one.
After the 50th son died, then I figured that maybe I should get rid of the damn thing. I named all my sons Roji because I really don't give a shit about them.
My son's so bothersome. He kept pestering me while I was making my cursed weapons that I'm proud of.
Number 7, 8, 9.
Yep. This is an entire graveyard of one person.
It certainly is.
I love how the localization of this game has just made reality such a questionable thing.
No, don't go to that way yet.
Not yet.
Go to this one. Yeah, that's just a small room with some items in it.
I'm curious as to how I use that key on the door. Rest in peace, Roji. I guess that's
my god!
The real Roji gravestone. So, did Roji just have like a bunch of stunt doubles that all died using the thing?
I'm so mad.
What the fuck?
He didn't bury it with him, he just kind of put it in the corner, just like, whatever, man.
The great blacksmith, Jens Stensland, swore off weapons after making this bow. Its arrows follow the target forever. It saps the user's energy.
Once you fire it at somebody, it will never leave them. You can't remove from the corpse or anything. Permanently glued. Other way.
Is that what would happen if I were to dig up Roji?
Yeah, there's just an arrow still attached to the corpse.
And his stunt doubles. Huh. That is actually, for this cave, a really good active design on From Software's part. Props to them. That's where they were getting some of that Dark Souls level design sensibility from. Say what you will about that game, at least the dungeons are pretty well designed in that game. Most of the time. Other times you get Dark Souls 2. Now I'm going back here to find Jens because he's still working on my armor. Which I hope he has completed by now.
There's also a door that you can unlock next to him as well, so...
Jens, I have a lot of questions about your funeral practices. Oh, still working on it. Yeah, I think it takes like a half hour of real time.
Yikes.
Now, where is that door?
That's a door.
Luckily, I have his key that somehow works with that.
This is maybe the ugliest thing I've ever seen in a PlayStation 1 game.
I almost want to agree. It's almost 9 o'clock. I think I'll save and call it. And then we can explore the next dungeon. which would be, well, not dungeon, but area, Kasan.
Aye.
Alright, so that'll be the stream for now. Thank you, T5, and thank you, what? T5 hasn't even come back yet.
Oops. He's gonna miss his favorite save save thingy.
It feels wrong to kind of end the stream without him being back, so I guess let's kill some useless enemies for a bit. I was gonna say we could try out our new bow, but then I remembered I don't think you can buy silver arrows.
Oh, you have to buy arrows for it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It's like, I think silver arrows are actually in limited supply in this game, unfortunately.
Like, do you need a specific kind of arrow to fire it out of that bow?
Yeah, the silver ones.
Huh. You know, it's not like bullets where you need certain sizes or anything. Like...
Oh, I'm sorry, the light arrows, which can be used with the bow.
Yeah, it's not Link to the Past, it's Ocarina of Time.
And yeah, even their description is like they will chase the target forever.
You said they have slight tracking?
Yeah.
Because they seem to make it imply that it's the end-all be-all of fucking destroying somebody's shit from anywhere on the map.
Well, let's... I suppose we can spare one to put that to the test.
Yeah, let's see,
I'm gonna shoot from there. See? Slight.
yeah.
Now it hit. So it's like, yeah, it's not like the super homing thing that it implies itself to be. Also, I've only lost a handful of HP, so I'm kind of worried as to how much HP Roji must have had to have died to that.
I mean, he was a child, I assume.
Why did he?
I actually have no idea.
Why did he give a child a cursed bow?
He didn't know it was cursed. At least I hope he knew it was. He didn't know it was cursed whenever he gave it to him.
It makes me wonder how weapon crafting works if you can just unwittingly make a cursed bow.
Alright, fuck. Made a fucking nuke by accident. Hate when that happens.
Man, this game's equivalent to Oppenheimer's kind of weird. Is that like a statue of Jens? No, it's of Warren. The fuck is Warren?
They sing a song about cherry pie, I think.
Oh wait, the shortcut of Jens was like from an ugly cave tunnel. I think that's what I want to do next, is check on Jens to see if the armor's ready. I don't think it was that tunnel.
Can you get the map for me? Or do you have to be in the cave to see a map?
No, I could use the map whenever.
Because, yeah, it'll be the northmost... Yeah, northmost cave entrance.
Why do I have a highlight in V's server? Oh, because it's an everyone thing, not just for me.
Yeah.
I thought for a moment, like, maybe T, like, texted, like, oh, I can't come back.
Right.
So... Imagine if I had to use the dwarf's key again.
I was kind of worried about that, actually.
Hey, Jens. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome
T.
back.
What did I
You're just in time to say goodbye.
Oh, my bad.
Well, we did get the bow.
Oh, we got the bow that fucked.
Also,
that kills his son.
so Roji, Jen's son, has 8 fake graves and 1 real grave.
Yeah. Yeah. We kept finding the tomb of Roji, and then we found the bow on the fucking gravestone of Roji.
Well, it was in the corner in the same room as that grave. He just casually left it there.
Yeah, it was just weird to see, like, this one isn't the tomb of Roji, this is his actual fucking grave. It's like, okay, thanks.
Behold. Wow, it didn't even try. I guess I have to be closer? Wow.
I don't know how this thing killed your son other than, he fucking saw how bad it was and was just like, alright.
He died of disappointment.
My
Well-
dad crafted this shitty-ass bow? I can't believe this.
Well, it was fun. But I'll be calling the stream off here. Later, y'all.
It was fun, you
Later.
said.
We must die like Roji.
Bye.
Bye.